La La Land is set to be the biggest winner of the awards season, with the musical movie already winning 8 prizes at the Critics' Choice Awards and receiving 7 nods at the Golden Globes. Lead stars Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone have been applauded for their performances as Sebastian Wilder and Mia Dolan. Here they open up on the freedom afforded to them by director Damien Chazelle and the challenges of singing on screen.
Right today.
No, just today.
And I know it's
Today.
What is it today with the right?
Because of this.
Oh,
See the way they've. It's like the spotlight effect of La La Land.
It's the director in you that's seeing
It's
this.
the feeling with the.
Well, congratulations. We have talked before about how you love old movies. I don't know if you ever talked about loving old musical, the musical genre. So this must have been quite an opportunity because you can celebrate all that too and be part of it.
Absolutely, yeah. It was so much fun, and it was so nice that it was set in modern day. I think we talked about that quite a lot. That it was this kind of nostalgic feeling, but it was right now, which brings just a kind of sense of, obviously, immediacy to it, which is a nice thing to get to do.
Do you ever kick back and watch an old musical on a rainy day?
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice thing to do, but
Yeah, you gotta kick back and watch an old musical.
You have to kick back while doing it.
You can't watch an old musical without kicking back.
You can't just stand up and watch an old musical.
No.
It's too long.
Yes.
yeah.
And especially while we were making this, that was fun too, just to be able to kind of try and catch up on them because I hadn't caught them all.
Yeah. Well, and when they made those, it was done so different than the way you guys work today. They had the stable of dancers, singers, and these departments, which you show in this movie, sort of. It felt, well, actually you don't, but it felt like you did when you did the studio scenes.
Yeah.
But today, nobody is in those categories. It's very different. You know what I mean? So.
What do you mean?
When they made the musicals, they had a stable of dancers, singers, and that was a different time. I mean, today you guys have a total different way of doing movies. You don't have. You're just actors. You can do what you want.
Right.
We're not under studio contract, you mean?
Yeah, or
mean that they
you're
were
not
more-
pigeoned into
That's what you do, like
Yes,
Esther Williams
exactly.
swims.
Exactly.
Right.
So, I mean, that's what's changed, I think, for the better, don't you think? That would have been hard. Do you think to be under that kind of, I don't know.
To not have any choice
Exactly.
or agency. Yeah.
That was
freedom.
Olivia de Havilland that changed that, wasn't it? Didn't she change that?
I don't know.
The actress from Gone with the Wind
Yeah,
and many other movies. Yeah, I think she fought back against a part they were trying to put her in that she didn't want to play. Yeah, that would be really rough to have someone forcing you to do things you didn't want to do. Period.
To us, it seems like you hit the ground running, with your success, but your characters, when you look at them struggling, did you kind of think back at the time, or did you have a time where you were struggling and those auditions were coming and you had those bad moments?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I auditioned for, I'd done like a couple guest parts on TV, but I auditioned for about 3 years before I got cast in the first movie I did. So, although now thinking about it, it feels like doing auditions and kind of being turned down for them is less kind of awful than the periods of time where you're not getting auditions at all and you feel really ignored. I think that actually, in reminiscing and thinking about like worst audition stories, that's what has stuck with me the most, is those periods of time. Or even harder.